But for a hostage, such as Sim Harris, it's a terrifying experience they're not likely to forget.
There was a tinkling of glass, and this then plunged, seemingly about the same time, the embassy went into darkness. And then flashbangs started to go off, and clearly, you know, it sounded as though the World War was starting. And at that point, I was just panic-stricken, and I had to get out. And I went to this one window, I pulled the curtains back, and I opened the shutters, and there was this just amazing character in black with a gas mask on and a gun across his chest and a pistol and boots. And I immediately thought, Christ, you know, our police are up to some tricks these days. The guy waved for me to get down, and then the window was blown out. These guys in black came in, and the last one said through his gas mask, stay there, don't move. The problem was the room behind me was catching fire, and I thought it was safer to get out onto the balcony. So I crawled onto the balcony, and there was another guy in black across on another balcony on the other side of the flagpole, calling me across. I actually thought, this is absolutely madness. They're going to take me back into the burning embassy. Anyway, I followed the instructions and climbed over the flagpole back into the embassy. And the SAS had formed a chain, effectively, down the stairs. The women had no shoes on, they were being bundled down the stairs, literally thrown from one SAS guy to the next. I mean, the SAS do not ask you nicely to leave an embassy. And out onto the back lawn, firmly pushed into the mud, your hands put behind your back, and these vicious tie straps put on and told not to move. I was lying there thinking, you know, what has happened to me? I've been involved in a feature film almost. And then, you know, eventually we were released from these handcuffs and processed through a police horse box that had been set up as a medical station. It was an amazing period, unscripted period of my life that has no doubt had an impact on me. It certainly made me a little bit more grateful to be alive every day and to look forward to tomorrow, because I do believe I came very close to being killed.
The mysterious man in black who greeted Sim at the embassy window on that fateful day was none other than John McAleese. Since that day, the two of them have never met face to face. Now, more than 20 years later, we've arranged for them to meet again.
Well, glad to see you looking well, mate. Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. How's life treating you? Good?
All right.
Magic, mate, yeah.
You
Didn't
all
change much.
Thank you.
Got a wee bit,
You've changed a lot.
No, not really, mate.
Well, I've never seen you before, have I?
Covered in black, mate.
Yeah. I mean, were you expecting, you weren't expecting anybody at that window?
Believe it or not, that was a shock. Because we knew there was people in the next room with Salem.
Yeah.
Yeah. But just as we stepped onto the balcony, you know, you appeared.
Yeah.
And it was, I mean, I was putting the charge against the window and you just went like that.
Yeah.
And then Mal was giving it wavy for you to get out of the way, otherwise you'd have got injured. To be honest with you, I mean, when we came back through after the window had blown, I didn't expect you to look up, to be honest with you, you know, and you had that.
Yeah. Frightened rabbit.
Yeah, but the thing was, you were alive.
Did you bring me back in again?
Yeah, it was me, mate, yeah, it was me, mate, yeah.
What they'd have done next, I really don't know. They could have gone one way or the other. They could have just given up and walked out, or could have started complete carnage. I just don't know. I think given the information that the police and the government had, they, you know, thank God they got guys like you trained and prepared to come in and try and effect a rescue, which you did extremely effectively. I'll be perfectly honest, I think he's a very decent chap. Having met him now, he's quite different in the flesh than he perhaps appears on television.
Thank you.
The SAS has achieved the distinguished reputation of having the best counter-terrorist team in the world. This notoriety comes from years of experience and training, combined with the virtues that are constantly instilled into every member of the SAS. Speed, aggression, and surprise.